Hey guys, it's Jenny. I hope you guys didn't forget about me. It's been a while since I've posted a video. It's been about, I'm gonna say 2 weeks. Oh yeah, like 2 weeks. And I really miss it. I have actually posted, I've filmed videos, but they ended up just not getting posted because I have like this problem where if one little thing goes wrong, where like the lighting might be a little off, or I don't know, like if I just don't really like the makeup look, then I just won't post it. I have to really like it to be able to put it on my channel. So that is just what's been happening. I haven't really been focused on my YouTube channel because I am working on other little side projects, but I was trying to upload something, but it just didn't happen. So I think a good way for me to start filming again is just to do something really simple. So that's what I wanted to do today. I want this to be wearable for any occasion. So I stuck to only neutral shades, just an everyday simple makeup look with like glowy skin, something that is wearable for any occasion. If you wanted to wear this more of like a nighttime look, I would put like a darker lip on, but other than that, I think that it's wearable for any day, any season, any event, anything. I hope that you guys enjoy this makeup look, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Starting off with a clean face, I actually already applied my moisturizer, so I let that sit for a little. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a primer. And the primer that I've been using lately is the Cover FX. This is anti-aging primer. So I'm going to take about that much and just tap this around the areas where I have the larger pores, which is all in through here. And I have skin issues, as you can see. I don't have perfect skin, so steps like this are crucial if you don't have flawless skin, which, you know, nobody has flawless skin, but if you have more problems like I do, I have large pores and I have a lot of uneven tones in my skin, so things like this are very crucial because it evens everything out, and it just, when your foundation sits on top of your primer, it looks a lot smoother. So it's actually really important to apply a primer. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to mix these two products. This is the NARS Laguna Illuminator, and this is the Hello Flawless, and I'm in the color beige. So I'm just going to mix these two together and apply them on my skin because this is going to give me a really nice bronzy glow. So I just put a pump, and then just right on top of that, I'm going to squeeze a small amount. And then taking my Sigma angled top kabuki, I'm just going to go ahead and mix that all together. I'm avoiding just right under the eyes because I'm going to apply concealer there, and I don't want my concealer to crease too much. So, because I say too much because it's kind of inevitable that it will crease because you do have wrinkles there. Everybody does. So the less product that you actually put there, the less creasing. So moving on to the brows, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Aqua Brow. I use this product instead of the Anastasia Dip Brow when I want softer looking eyebrows or just a more natural look. And I just like to squeeze it right into the back of my hand. And then I'm taking my MAC 266 from MAC. There's a freaking fly in here. Okay, so I did one brow. As you can see, it looks obviously a lot more defined, but it doesn't look darker. This one, I feel like it still looks a little bit darker because my natural brow hairs are actually darker than the product, but it gives you something a little bit softer and something more youthful, so trying to go for that. I hope that... So next I'm going to take a concealer. This is my NC35 Studio Finish Concealer, and then the brush that I like to use for my concealer is my Mint 12 brush. I am so sorry about all the background noise, guys. With my brush, I'm going to chisel out my brow bone, making them look really, really sharp. I'm going to take a little bit of this Shadow Insurance from Too Faced, and I'm going to use this to prime my eyelids. I would normally use a paint pot or something a little bit thicker than this, but I can't find it, so I have to just use what I have, and right now this is what I have. So what I like to do next is just take a light matte color. So this one is called Heaven. This is from the Too Faced Everything Nice palette. It's just a really light, kind of yellowy matte color, so that's gonna have to do. And then I just run this onto my entire lid. The reason why I like to do this, it's because it makes the whole blending process a lot easier and a lot smoother. So now I'm going to take my Anastasia, this is a tinted brow gel. I'm going to run this through my brows. I do this step after applying a light color to my entire lid because I go really close to my brow bone and sometimes it could get a little bit of like powder on my eyebrows. So this kind of just helps take that off. Plus, it gives your brows a little bit more dimension. I'm not going to do too much with the eyes because I want to focus mainly on the face. I just want the face to be really dewy and I want it to be the main focus of this entire look. So with the eyes, I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm just going to go ahead and contour my eyes. So just define my crease. I'm taking my 2.3 Samey brush. And the eyeshadow that I'm taking is called Uninterrupted. It's a Pro Longwear eyeshadow from MAC. So now that I finished the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and clean up right under the eyes. So I'm taking my NARS. This is a Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Ginger. I kind of went a little bit darker than I wanted on the eyes because I went a little shadow crazy. And then taking my foundation brush, I'm going to blend this out. I'm just going to take my finger and make sure that I get rid of any creasing before I set it with any powder. I'm going to take this powder right here. This is the NARS Translucent Crystal. It gives you a nice glowy look. More like a natural glow, so don't expect like shimmer to come off this because it's really, really subtle. Now going back into Interrupted, I'm going to take the same brush and just smudge it right in my lower lash line. Make sure you're connecting both of the eyeshadows at the end. Okay, so I'm going to take the pencil from NYX. This is the Wonder Pencil. It's in the color Light. And I'm going to use this right in my waterline. So as you can see, it really brightens my eyes, making me look super awake, and it just makes the eyes look a lot bigger. It looks a little weird right now. I don't think it looks good until you apply your mascara. So I'm going to take, so the mascara that I'm using today is from Maybelline. It's called Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express. Okay, so with the second layer, I am just kind of just focusing more on the very tips. So all you kind of want to do is just make sure you're coating it just to darken them, not to really make them longer or fuller or anything. So for the lashes I chose today, these are called Bambi from House of Lashes. So I'm applying them right in the center of my eyes. I think they're super cute. They actually look kind of natural in a way, because they're not like so perfect. They don't have like a perfect shape to them, and they're just really spidery and wispy. I'm just pinching my real lashes with the band, making sure that they are as close as possible together. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my face. I'm taking my Makeup Forever. This is a foundation powder in the color 205. This is going to give me a little bit more coverage, plus keep me really, really matte. So I'm going to just blend this all over. You want to kind of focus this in a 3. So up on the forehead and the sides of my cheeks, and then bring it down to the jawline. I'm going to contour my face using my Shade Light palette from Kat Von D. And since I'm going really light today with the face, I'm just going to use this color right here at the bottom. I like it because it has a cooler undertone, which everybody knows it's a lot better to use cooler tones to contour with, because they look more like shadows and they look more realistic. So you want to use something with a cool undertone. Unless you're trying to look bronzy and kind of like sun-kissed, then it's okay to add warmer colors. But right now, I'm just focusing for a light contour. Start right where the top of my, like kind of where the top of my ear is, right here, and then go down. But you don't bring it lower than like where the end of your eye is. So the end of your eye to here, you don't want any product. So now I'm going to contour my nose. I'm going to use the exact same powder that I used to contour my cheekbones. And I'm just taking a small flat brush. I'm pulling the product downwards. So applying it where I want it and then pull it back. It's going to give you kind of like a tapered off look and making it look a little bit more natural. And I go from all the way to the very top to the very bottom. Okay, so what I like to do next is take my powder again and just same brush. And I just run that right onto my nose to kind of blend it in. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to actually go back into the eyes because it's just really bugging me. So I'm taking a Maybelline Eye Studio. This is Black is Black. It's like an eyeliner. And I'm going to put it right in my waterline, but on the top. Just don't want any of that skin peeking through. Okay, much better. Do you see the difference? It actually makes the lashes look a little bit fuller. So now I'm going to highlight my face using my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal. And it's actually broken, I know. So I'm not going to pull it out and show it to you guys. So I'm just going to take my... This is the number 5 Luxe Essentials. Okay, so starting like right under the eyes, right here, and then bring it downwards. And I like to tap it on kind of in like circular motions. I'm also taking a small amount on my finger and applying it right in the very tip of my nose. I have a crooked nose, so this is actually really hard for me to do. Sometimes it accentuates my crooked nose if I don't do this like in a perfect straight line. I also applied it in a small brush, and I'm going to apply it right in the center of my eyes, so right in the tear duct and maybe a little on the brow bone. So as you can see, it's not too much. It's not like super dramatic. It's just really, really subtle. So just with whatever's left on my brush, I'm applying it right in, ooh, that's actually a lot, right in the brow bone. Now for lipstick, I'm going really, really nude. I'm taking my color, this is called Etc. This is a Pro Longwear lip pencil from MAC. So I'm filling in along the outer parts of my lip and kind of rounding everything off. And then for lipstick, I'm taking Peach Stock and I'm just tapping it right in the center.